Simon is an established writer. He has a huge catalogue of books he has published. One day he is in his local bar drinking when a stranger walks up to him and introduces himself. "Hello, my name is Jack. I am a huge fan of your books. I've read them all and I can truly say they are all amazing. There is not one book that isn't gripping from the start to finish." Simon smiled and said, "Well, thank you very much, Jack. It's very nice to get that praise. I'm glad you enjoyed my books." Simon got a strange feeling come over him. He wondered did he know Jack from somewhere, so asked him, "If you don't mind me asking, have we met before?" Jack said, "No, this is the first time I've ever met you, but I just moved into a new cottage about a mile away. I'm actually having a party for my friends to celebrate me moving in. I know this might sound weird, etc., but I would absolutely love if you could make an appearance. It's tomorrow night at around 8. Simon was going to say he was sorry he couldn't, but he said to himself, what the hell, he might as well make a fan happy. So he said, "Yeah, sure, it will be my pleasure. I'll be there around 8:30. Jack smiled and said, "Thanks so much. That means so much to me, and my friends will be so happy to meet you also, as they all love your books." Simon was at home that night, writing his latest book, and he kept thinking there was something familiar about him, but he couldn't put his finger on it. It was driving him mad, but he knew he just had to drop it, as he had to focus on his book, as he had a deadline of 3 weeks for his publishers to get it finished. The next night when Simon was driving to the cottage, with directions he was given by Jack, he was trying to put his finger on it again. Why did he think Jack was familiar? He arrived at his house, and Jack opened the door and asked Simon would he like a drink, while they waited for the guests. Simon said sure, that would be great. Simon was sitting on a sofa in the living room, drinking his drink, when suddenly he felt drowsy. A while later he woke up and he was tied to a chair. He had realised Jack had drugged him. Jack was looking right at him with a sinister smile and said, "Did it hit you yet, Simon? Surely the cottage would have given it away, and me being such a big fan." Simon kicked himself for being so stupid when it finally dawned on him. Jack was acting out a character from his first book, The Fan in the Cottage, where a crazed fan lured Simon to his house in the exact same circumstances. He could not believe how stupid he was, not realising what Jack was up to. He knew that the character in the book would shoot him. Suddenly, just as Simon expected, Jack held a gun to him, and Jack said, "You know how this story ends, but I've added a little twist." Then Jack untied Simon and handed him a gun. "You have a choice, Jack. Shoot me and kill me, or I shoot you. I don't want to live anymore, so what better way to me go than to be killed in the same way as my favourite book by my favourite writer?" Simon pleaded with him, no, no, no. But after about an hour, suddenly, there was a gunshot. Jack's agent had escaped from a room he was locked in for the last few days and shot Jack and explained to Simon that Jack could not deal with his book being rejected by him, and that is why all of this was planned. Thanks for watching The Assassin Rapper, and if you want to stay up to date on new content, then please subscribe and be sure to hit the bell to be notified on new content.